Hi, Scott Orlin with CINEMA-Magazin. Many of you might remember a Beatles song called Baby, You Can Drive My Car. After seeing the movie Baby Driver, this is somebody I am never going to let drive my car. Ansel Elgort, because there'd be new tires every time I would get in the car. He just tears up the city. How good of a driver were you before this movie, and how much better of a driver did you become after this experience?
I was an okay driver because I had to drive in New York City. So if you drive in New York, you have to be aggressive. And it's sort of like, 1% of how Baby drives in this movie. But then I got to do, in preparation for the film, 10 or more stunt driving classes with the stunt driving team for hours in a parking lot. And I learned how to do all the drifting, and the 90-degree drifts, and the 180-degree spins, and the brake stand stuff where you starts and you go, and go out. I got to learn all that stuff, and yeah, now I'd say I'm a pretty good driver.
So people in New York, be prepared. It's interesting, most directors talk about they have a vision for a movie. But here you have a director in Edgar Wright who not only had a vision, he had a soundtrack in his head. I mean, he actually started with songs and kind of built the movie around that. So how integral was the music for you? I mean, what did he have you listening to? Because there are parts of this movie when you see it where there's a choreography, you're walking in rhythm to music.
Yes. We did also in prep a lot of choreography. We worked out all the choreography in the movie beforehand. We had an amazing choreographer, Ryan Heffington, who directed the See a Chandelier video and this great dancing Kenzo ad. And he was the choreographer for this, and we worked out everything. It sort of wanted to feel like not choreography, but it was choreographed. So everything was sort of subtle, and there's movement, but it isn't just straight up dance. It's movement, somebody vibing to music the way anyone would, but dramatized so that it's the way everyone wished they could vibe out to music, because Baby looks cool vibing out to it.
But what vibes you to music? I mean, if you were getting in your car right now, or you even walking down the street, and you wanted to have a rhythm, what song would put that boogie in your butt? What song would give you that rhythm?
Well, to be honest, and I don't want to toot my own horn, I am working on a song right now that I'm really into and I'm really excited about, and it's me singing over a very kind of hard hip-hop beat, so the two juxtapose each other really well, and I like the song a lot, so hopefully that'll be out in the next few months and you'll know what I'm talking about.
First of all, don't tease the viewers here in Germany. How do they get access to your music, and what is the name of that song so they can be looking out for it?
I have music right now on Spotify. I just put out a song called You Can Count on Me, and on the 23rd is a song coming out called All I Think About Is You, and that will be on Spotify, iTunes, everywhere. The one I'm talking about right now, I'm not exactly sure what it's called right now. I'm calling it Roller Coasters, and it's I don't know exactly when it's coming out. I just made it like 3 days ago.
And what's interesting about this movie when you see it, there's this juxtaposition of the hard edge of almost like a thriller crime story, and then the tenderness of this romantic love story, but also even with his foster father, so to speak, of this nurturing side of him.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, which is the closest to you? Where is the real Ansel kind of in that mix? If you had to associate a character trait from this movie.
I think deep down I'm a loving softie, like Baby. I don't love confrontation. I love nice relationships. Right now I could go for a nice cuddle session with my girlfriend. Definitely could go for that right about now.
So in other words, he will never get into politics. And Ansel, as always, such a pleasure. Thank you so much. This is Scott Orlin. Until next time.